Number 1. The elevator stare. When stepping into an elevator with strangers, an instinctual social behavior occurs where everyone avoids eye contact, fixating on the floor numbers, their shoes, or the elevator ceiling. This behavior is a remnant of our primate ancestors, where direct eye contact in confined spaces could signal a potential fight. By learning to look away, early humans increased their chances of survival. Consequently, in elevators today, individuals unconsciously choose a safe zone, maintaining nonverbal communication that conveys, "I come in peace." Number 2. The Sidewalk Shuffle. Encountering another pedestrian on a busy street leads to a comical and awkward sidestep exchange known as the Sidewalk Shuffle. Each individual instinctively attempts to maneuver around the other, but often end up mirroring movements in an intricate dance. This occurs due to the workings of mirror neurons in our brains, which trigger responses based on observing another's movements. This convoluted interaction symbolizes a real-time case of miscommunication where each person is unconsciously trying to navigate a socially polite way to avoid collision. Number 3. The door holding calculus. Social pressure escalates when someone approaches behind you to a door. An instant calculation takes place in the mind, the distance and speed of the person coupled with the awkwardness of holding the door too long. It's almost mathematical, utilizing a benchmark of 8 to 10 feet across cultures to decide whether to keep the door open or let it close. This complex mental exercise reflects societal norms about courtesy, where failure to calculate appropriately can lead to uncomfortable encounters, such as inadvertently letting a door slam in someone's face. Number 4. The After You Vortex. In a situation where two individuals reach a door simultaneously, the polite exchange of "after you" can result in an endless loop of awkwardness. Both parties gesture at the door, seemingly caught in a social vortex where neither wants to appear rude. This phenomenon serves as a reminder of our background where social hierarchy was very important. Yielding to someone else was a sign of respect. In modern times, despite the lack of necessity, individuals persist in this polite dance, causing further spectator discomfort in what can feel like a performance of social anxiety. Number 5. Public phone call muffle. The instinctual shift to whispering upon receiving a phone call in public is pervasive and immediate. Many people unconsciously lower their voices even when the conversation is trivial. Psychological reasoning suggests this behavior stems from evolutionary tendencies to avoid attracting attention while discussing sensitive information. Studies reveal that overhearing only one half of a conversation can be irritating because our brains struggle to fill in the missing context, which leads to frustration. The irony is, whispering typically makes it more difficult for the person on the opposite end of the line to hear clearly. Number 6. The "you too" trap. A common slip occurs when people respond with "you too" to well-wishing phrases intended for situations like dining or flying, even when it makes no contextual sense. This stems from a natural reflex to mirror politeness, yet the application can lead to embarrassment. The frequency of such responses in service jobs has been noted, with staff humorously tracking the number of times they receive an accidental "you too." This interplay of habit and anxiety underscores a shared human experience of social awkwardness. Number 7. The last slice standoff. At social gatherings, the competition for the last slice of pizza can manifest an amusing yet tense social scenario. The reluctance to reach for the final piece arises from an ingrained apprehension about appearing greedy, which dates back to prehistoric times when being ostracized from a group over selfishness could determine survival. This unwritten rule of politeness leads to mutual hesitation, often creating a dynamic that resembles a standoff. While some attempt to mitigate this by cutting the last slice into pieces, it merely transforms one awkward moment into several smaller ones. Number 8. Library voice instinct. Upon entering a library, individuals often instinctively drop their voices to a whisper even if they are alone. This behavioral pattern arises out of societal conditioning linked to silence being a hallmark of library environments. The architectural features of libraries evoke a subconscious acknowledgement of the need to maintain a quiet atmosphere. Even when deserted, the pressure to remain subdued persists, reflecting a cultural imprint that ensures reverence for the space and its contents. Number 9. The waiting before eating commandment. Social norms dictate that individuals wait to start eating until everyone at the table is served, a practice steeped in historical significance. This behavior can create uncomfortable standoffs where everyone sits in anticipation of a collective meal, often staring at each other or their plates. The psychological rationale acknowledges this as a relic of social etiquette where starting to eat too early might imply rudeness or a lack of consideration for fellow diners. Casual dining situations often find individuals cautious and attentive, while medieval traditions highlighted the need for communal trust in the food served.